Hi guys, welcome back to Beauty and Life with Celericus, and if you're new, welcome. In today's YouTube video, I wanted to share with you guys a really special moment that just happened recently on July 13th this year. As you guys maybe know from my last video, but I'm officially, like I said before, off the market. I'm engaged, guys. It was such a crazy, cool experience, and I just wanted to share the little story with you really fast. So, how it happened, we've been talking about getting married, Calvin and I. We've talked about it. This year's been crazy. We've been, spending a lot of time together, COVID and stuff like that, and I feel like we've connected even more. We've recently just reached 3 years as well, so that was another exciting point. We were just kind of in that point in our relationship where we've discussed this about, starting a family, getting married, doing all these goals and all these things together. Like, we were just, trying to move forward even with everything going on in the world. So on July 13th, he was acting kind of weird. It's story time, guys, though, just FYI. Anyways, he was acting really weird, and I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? It's Monday night, we're watching Harry Potter, we're, eating dinner, about to have some dessert and stuff, and Lay was to bed, and I'm like, hey, what is going on? Like, what, you're acting kind of funny, and he's not that type of person if you know him. So I was like, you're just acting really weird. So he knows how much I love how he makes my strawberry shortcake dessert. So I'm like telling him like, hey, I'm gonna make me a strawberry shortcake dessert. And he's like, do you want me to make it for you? And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, I'll make it for you. I was like, score, because I hate making food. Like, he always makes me food. I had just gotten to the store that day too, and I had bought paper plates, and I'm like, hey, like, make sure you're using the paper plates, because I had just washed the dishes and everything. And he was trying to use the actual like nice square plates that we have, and I was like, make sure you use the paper plates. He's like, okay. And then I just went about my night just watching Harry Potter. And as I'm watching Harry Potter, he like brings me over my dessert, and we have like a lower end coffee, like a round coffee table, and he puts the plate down, and he originally wrote it with like whipped cream and chocolate, but I was so hungry, I was just like, okay, like, you brought my dessert, like, thank you. And then he just got on one knee, you guys. Like, this is Monday night around like 9 o'clock at night, like, totally unexpected. Mind you, the past couple months he's been messing with me, telling, acting like he's like getting down on one knee, and then he's just picking up the trash and stuff. So I totally like did not even know anything at all. He just got down on my knee, and then I'm like, you're joking, like, like, just stop, whatever, like, let me eat my strawberry shortcake. It's like, no, like, like, I love you, Celericus. And then he just obviously went into a deep spiel about how he loves me and he loves us and our family, and how, we've grown together as one, and, we've been through so much. It's just really so special. I was laughing, crying, like, mad. I was like, oh my God, like, what is going on? Like, I never thought myself, like, I would get engaged for whatever reason. You see it in movies, you see your friends getting engaged, and you're just like, oh my God, like, me? Like, little old me? For real? You want me? But that's how it happened. He took out the ring, and I said yes, and he didn't hear me, and he was like, wait, did you say yes or no? And I'm like, yes. It was very exciting. We called all our family members. His sister and my sister were in it. So shout out to them for keeping that a secret, because I had no idea. They did so good. I love my ring, but I love even more that it was so special to us. We're always just hanging, and it wasn't something that was recorded. It wasn't something that I had to get all done up and, had like a bunch of people around and all that stuff. It was just me and him, and it's always just been me and him, and of course Alea. And it made it just so much more special that I didn't have the pressure of everybody around me. Same with him, he was really nervous. So it made the moment even cuter, because you could tell he just genuinely just really loves me, and he wanted to make sure that moment was super special. I really appreciate that. I'm so happy to be engaged. We don't know when the wedding is, so for you guys asking, we don't know because of whole COVID, but I do want to get married in the fall, so definitely not this year. Definitely next year. Hopefully this whole COVID stuff goes away and we're able to have a nice reception wedding with all our close friends and family. But yes, I wanted to share that with you guys because some of you have asked, and it was just completely out of nowhere and it was just so exciting. And I also wanted to share for the guys out there that do plan to ask their girlfriend to be, you know, their fiance. Like, sometimes you don't have to go all the way out unless that's something that they've mentioned. Sometimes just intimate things, it's really what it matters. I'm the type of person that I like that kind of stuff. You know, I live in the moment with him and it's just with him, and then that's what I really, really do appreciate. So I want you guys to know that sometimes, you know, if financially you're not able to just do this whole big shebang for your significant other, it's okay. All that matters is the love that you guys have between one another and the moment that you share. You're gonna be genuinely happy. I mean, you cannot buy happiness by all means. It doesn't matter how many roses you have on the floor or how many people you have recording or how done up your hair is. No, it's all about the moment you guys share together and just being truly, truly in love and just trying to move forward and, you know, achieve the same goals and basically become one. Like, it's gonna be something so special once we completely, you know, become one union by marriage. For all the people out there thinking about it, considering it, or maybe you're like kind of like, where am I on this? You know, like, I've been together with my significant other for a long period of time. Sometimes it takes people a little bit longer, so just be patient. So don't rush into anything. Make sure you love each other. Be patient. It's a crazy time in the world, and being with your loved ones is really what it all is about. So please, please, please make sure to love one another. Be there for one another. And if it's not your time, doesn't mean it's never going to be your time. Just be patient. Sometimes things work a little bit different for other people. People have children or get married before you do, or graduate college before they get married, like vice versa. Like, there's so many ways to go about life. There's no right or wrong way to go about it. And that's something that I learned and I've appreciated when I met Calvin. And of course, a million times I would say yes for him being so patient, so loving to not only me, but to Alea, you know, and just my whole family in general. And I couldn't picture myself spending my life as anybody else. So I love you, Kelvin, and I love you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, share, and make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I love you guys so much.